what's it called? INEC chairman. But these days,
somebody just posted a link, pocketoption.com. I don't think you guys should click it. Don't just click any link you see. Registration, pocketoption.com. I don't know. They can steal your data from clicking on secure links. I don't know what that link is about. I don't know why. Mohammed, you want to tell us what the link is about and why you are posting it in the comment section?
No, actually, hello guys, how are you?
Yeah, hello yourself. Hi.
Good. You know, these politicians, sometimes you need to find another source of income. Actually, it's just a forex trading app that you can use to gain more profits when the dollar is either appreciating or depreciating. Actually, is not a scam. You know, you we have already mortgaged.
Anybody that wants to do it,
No, I'm just marketing.
Mohammed, have you paid
I'm an investment officer,
advertisement
so I'm
fee?
into trading. So I'm actually marketing what I do, and I usually get from
maybe you should
from
put a little
$5
bit of
from
explanation. Mohammed,
Yeah,
explain it. Don't just put it there. It looks sketchy.
okay. What it is you actually have to register first, and then the charts that are going. You kind of see USD dollar with Chinese yen, US dollar with Japanese yen on the time counter. That's OTC. And then there is ordinary dollar that goes,
I don't think that's what we are about here. We are talking about Akpabio.
No. I'm just explaining. You said I should.
Okay, now to write it. If you posted it and just left it there. It's just a random link, and like I said, it looks sketchy. So what you can do is to write, explain what it is, and just leave it there. You understand? Don't just leave a link. Introduce yourself and tell people what you are doing, and then advise them to click the link. Whoever wants to click it, they will click it. You just putting a random link out there is me. I'm looking at you sideways like Ogahafa. Are you trying to steal?
Yeah, I understand. I understand. You know, it's the nature of Nigerians. We're all hungry, so we need to hustle. At the end of the day, I try to be skeptical when I want to engage in these X conversations, spaces, especially because I feel like the correlation that we so call about that is trying to compete with the current incumbent.
If you bite me, I'll bite you back. You know me.
No, I'm just trying to.
Now my picking at the top,
You know. So what I'm trying to make you understand is this election, this coalition party that I've seen, I don't think are we serious that we are really fighting to win the incumbent. This is the first question I have, and I think we have a lot of people that can answer this question. And then the second question. So we youths now, we have already, is it that we have lost interest, or is it that we don't have confidence, or is it that we feel like we are behaving with the same mentality of our fathers, that we hate each other? We cannot even bring a political party right from birth of this disaster. So at the end of the day, what I'm just going to say finally is, let's just congratulate President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the winner of 2027 general election, because as it is and as it stands, we know who looks like a competitor. Just take example of El Clasico. If Madrid and Barcelona are playing, from the first 15 minutes, you can gradually say, yes, this match is going to be hot. So please, let us not fool ourselves and be organizing speeches.
In all honesty,
really serious.
do you support Tinubu?
Oh my God. Sincerely speaking, you asked me a very, very good question. But you know, for me as a winner always, I don't support Tinubu. But now I have started to support him, because at the end of the day, I like to be part of the winning team, because I haven't seen any competitor or coalition that is ready to.
You have always been supporting it. Don't hide. Don't hide.
So I have never been a supporter, but now I am a supporter actually.
Because let me tell you,
look at that.
That's how you also
you are a scammer. Your name alone, Mohammed
Tell
Nnamdi.
him
Whose name is that? Nnamdi Tochukwu Mohammed. Whose name is that? Which of them is that?
For a
I just
Tinubu that
I
he
just went
himself.
through your post. You talk about Palestinian, talk about so many people. Then you are here just to tell us rubbish. But
so,
just
bro,
get out.
you think Nigeria, we know we are not talking rubbish. Screwdriver seller we don't already cast Nigeria. They can't. Nami. They
Nothing like
Go and support your go and
Maybe
support
screwdriver
Tinubu.
seller
nothing like screwdriver seller.
we
There's
say
nothing like that
Sokoto
was
get
to
bandit.
make it
That's
listen,
why America
Mohammed.
send us visa.
That was the coinage of the people
When
who
they
hate
talk about
Nigeria. I'm
political
telling you the
conversation.
truth, and you know the truth. How can you be bearing Mohammed Nnamdi?
You see your life, Mohammed, as educated as you are, you believe that stupid story of screwdriver. As educated as you are.
He's
And I believe
pushing
you
it
get
on
bachelor's
purpose. It's
degree.
not a matter of
I know
believing in
now.
the Santos. That's
No,
what they are
now
doing.
the agenda where APC
It's
won't
their
push
agenda
now,
to turn
2027
the
now.
North against the Southeast.
You understand? That's the agenda APC want to push 2027. We know this game now, not be politics. We know how politicians they behave now. As educated as you are, I know, saying yes, bachelor's degree. Now I know say if he gets. And you are a trader. All the trading sense where you get, all your calculation, trading, the inflow and outflow of the market, everything. You believe that stupid story. Hey, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, there's a problem.
That's in that.
Sorry, Daddy Bean.
Dos Santos, so are you doing Dos Santos? We are not fighting. We are here
I
to
know they
find a
gas cooker.
consensus.
I'll go down. I
We
know
are
they gas
here.
cooker.
We are here to find a consensus, a right
No, not be
candidate,
me and you. Consensus
somebody
for
who
what?
is ready,
Consensus
somebody
for
who
what?
is ready to drive this country forward. Because at the end of the day, now I have
Now let me
another
ask
third
you.
question for you.
Have this
I
country
have
gone
another
forward?
third question
Hold
for
on.
you.
Okay, now let's analyze. Have this country gone forward? Yes or no?
It has never gone anywhere. I'm an optimist. I'm trying to tell you what is in my heart. Do you understand?
Yeah,
I am an optimist.
For how long will
I'm
you be optimist?
willing and I'm hoping that this country will move forward.
And
But at the end of the day,
And then you want to support Tinubu that is brain dead.
The question is, are we ready with the youth? Are we ready to support each other? Does the government have to do everything?
Who are the people that
we are not ready.
Who?
We want to
That is the problem.
support
So
men.
why should we be saying we have a coalition?
Forget
We have
that
a coalition that is going to
Forget
fight
it.
Mohammed,
Oga, forget that gaslighting. Are we ready with the youth? Donald Duke was a very young man when he became a governor. The former governor of Enugu State, 1999, the first Chimaroke Namani was a youth in his 30s when he became a governor. You understand? We had, in fact, governors that were like close to their 40s, early 40s that were governors. Yaya Bello itself. But what happened? So forget all those things. We don't know they tell us all those kind of we need to support each other. Youth, that lie. You want to gaslight us.
The Tinubu that is supporting, how old is the Tinubu?
Tinubu is
older than
I was never.
I did just check my. I support Story actually. That's my part.
Oga, stay one place. Oga, stay one place. Stay one place. Stay one place. You support Tinubu. No, I don't.
I don't go keep person with laugh for this.
For Tinubu to show what? How? Where? When? How come? I don't understand.
I don't know why this is funny to me.
And they can't come up because they tell us that we need to consensus.
We need to support
He's talking about consensus.
We should support you for sure we should support you for Tinubu. I don't understand though.
Are you for real?
His name self is even confusing. Can't you see Mohammed Chukukini?
No, very soon go. It go be Mohammed Toshiko Nnamdi Bisola.
Wazobia. Oh my God. Hey, Nigeria is
Hey,
a
coat of many
comedy.
colors.
No, Dos Santos, the way I usually engage with you, Dos Santos, I know you know politics. I'm not gaslighting you seriously on a serious note. But sincerely speaking, let's be realistic. Please, have we invented anything called an opposition? Because
Let's be
Please
realistic.
take
So
this guy
Showore
just
away
is
look
your
at
from
the
the
realist.
movement.
movement now.
Is a
It's distracting us. It's distracting us.
See, now we are no longer talking about Akpabio and his
The APC guy now, in the mind now, we know the style.
quick fingers. I don't know. Was he even thinking that he will change it and nobody will know?
That's how
changed his
APC they
language.
do now. They
He
go
has changed everything.
they don't remove lifetime transmission of votes if finish, be transmission of results. Suddenly people call they talk about Kwara, insecurity in Kwara State. Now the two way this what they do now. Another APC person won't come here.
Distraction is
request
what
mic.
they do. Who is this one now? You know,
No,
the
may they
person.
come now, may they
Blah, all
come.
of them are the same. They be this one self na trader.
They don't mobilize them now. Obi Kubana don't they mobilize them. Now make it change. Now make this one change the name to Tochuku Namdi Mohammed.
Akpabio must go. If you are requesting the mic, you have to come and join us to echo it. Akpabio must go.
Akpabio waiting do it. They do am against his enemy. Now enemies them, you know what make it come back like Natasha. You
Person we
imagine.
don't talk say Nigerians are hungry on the daily trust newspaper.
This
in
is the
front of
problem. You
newspaper.
see,
Now
Natasha,
you
nice
know say
person
you
like
supposed
Josh
go.
will come talk, we need a better country. But
So
Akpabio they go the
now
do
una know
criminal
say
thing. So that somebody like Natasha will not come back to
now
Senate.
wow.
So that somebody like Natasha will not come back to Senate. They go bring person like Yaya Bello.
Yaya Bello.
The thief. You see, the thief. The thief, now person will come up. We need a better country.
I want a better country.
But person the siphon government money they put for school in children. They don't pay every amount of money. They for school account where in Peking day as a governor. Siphon government money. Then someone like Josh will come here and say, we all want a better country.
Why does he pay you, Dos Santos?
No, they pay me. That is APC strategy. We all want a better country. But the process to elect leaders to take Nigeria forward is flawed. And you're telling us that we all want a better country.
They want a viable opposition. They don't want
Thank
Nigeria.
you.
Almost as if they are mocking you.
No, that's
Oh my
seriously.
God, I don't buy a global. It's been a while.
Santos, I want to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Can I go ahead?
Yeah,
Okay.
engineer, go ahead.
Okay, please, let us forget all these distractors, please. What do you think is the best thing to do to salvage this situation? Because it's really troubling.
It should be forced to reverse it now.
Okay, that's the first question. And then number two again.
No, the first thing,
yes,
that protest must happen.
Must happen, yeah.
If that protest not happen, they will fuck up. This is a golden opportunity. I don't mind 21 days. Make everywhere shake.
Protest everything, safe, not just this one. All the nonsense they've been doing since.
You get me? And not just only there are some. See, in Lagos, listen. In Lagos, go to any of the High Commission. Listen, go to the after all. Now them be our foreign observer, no be so. Go to High Commission, protest there too. You get me? Then those in Abuja, Nasarawa, Niger, you understand that it's close to Abuja. Protest. Go to your senator's house. Protest. Peaceful protest. So I know toss me they go destroy before some APC Jaka bandits go toss it. Dos Santos said they should destroy, they should this. Me, normally, only say my senator in get sense. I did be say no get sense, I for stone them. You understand? I for Stoneham, I for Stoneham, but him, we will need to elect a year leader. My senator na Dixon. In that one, in get sense. You get me? You get what I'm saying? Protest.
Yes.
Go to your senators' houses. Protest. Even though say that all of them they Abuja, go their house, protest. Now their wife go tell them, say, see you, wow, we have protesters, they come. Oh. You get what I'm saying?
Do you know what Americans do? Pot and pans.
You
They'll
see this
carry
fool,
pot,
you see
carry
Muhammad too.
They
Person
go
they
they
talk
knock am
protest,
for
he
your house. You and your
they
family no
talk
go
down.
get peace.
See Mohammed. See Mohammed.
Yeah, it's
It's
APC
good
now.
on that.
It's APC. You and your family, they will not do anything to you. They will not hurt you. They'll just be hitting pots and pans outside your house.
First
Life
one I
go
want to
tire
make this
you.
protest
I
now
think they did it
Erufai.
to a judge. I think
Now
they did
Erufai I
it
want
to
to
a
make
judge.
this
Whether it
protest.
was John Roberts or something.
Now Erufai, I believe
They want,
Erufai
they want make the
protest.
man crazy.
No be even Atiku and Peter Obi.
Now who protest help? Tell me who protest help? Even my leader so already chop beating for protest.
Oga, shut
Now
up.
you come here.
Your leader is Tinubu.
But Tinubu, when he protested in 2012,
Your leader, but because switch to Tinubu, says you betray your leader, show worry. Now Tinubu they kill him, they kill him for
But
prison.
you
But
know,
see,
say
Mohammed, do you know that Chowere was a serious instrument used to bring APC to power? Do you know that?
No. Sorry. Let me tell you one thing about sorry.
Don't tell me. I said, are you aware?
Why not? No. Sorry is not playing anything. Sorry is not playing anything.
Okay, do you want me to post everything Sowore did in 2012,
This one
2013, 2014?
Leave this Mohammed. He talk
You don't know Sowore very well.
Engineer,
why are you guys
leave Mohammed
thinking
abeg.
everybody but Tinubu.
Leave Mohammed.
Sorry has been a
Obi
troublemaker for a very long
but
time.
never Tinubu.
Leave
matter
Mohammed.
what
Even
Sowore
the
is a
politics of
double
Sorry
O for
because
But
Tinubu.
will not let Obi rest. That's when I started disliking him.
Leave
At least if you
Mohammed.
want to criticize people, make it spread it, the objective. Don't
In
just
the
focus
say
on one
Tinubu.
Obi.
Mohammed they tell you say Tinubu is doing well, yet in they do trading. They come here, they come advertise trading.
no be the
But
hunger,
Tinubu is
no
doing
be the
well.
hunger will
Look at
make
your life.
person come know how to trade.
Tinubu
Now the
is
hunger
doing
will
well,
make
but they
person
do
come how
trading.
to trade.
See
Now
your
which
life.
is the thing?
You call the advertise, you call the advertise about trading. But Tinubu is doing well. I did Tinubu they do well. Will you have been doing trading, stock, exchange rates? Would you? How much I say Novavu they start to they do exchange of dollars?
No mind
now. But Tinubu
That's why I told everybody not to click on that link because you don't know
what. But Tinubu is doing very, very well, and Tinubu never even make any changes in your life. He's doing very well, but they do trading. Is that the kind of life you want for yourself? Is that the kind of life you want for yourself? Will you continue to be doing trading for the rest of your life?
America stop remain. I didn't they do trading.
Don't mind now. Come up here to advertise about trading. Forex. I am into trading Forex. Yes, please. I'm not saying this. Just click the link. Yes, I do. I'm into trading at Forex. Guy, rest, I beg. He understand the CD. See, in Nigeria today. No, now the truth now in Nigeria today, any graduate, any student, any NYSC core member will finish NYSC. Do you know what they do? Tickets. Do you know what they do? Attachment, Wivon, online, logistics, cooking, online cooking. Shoe.
Anywhere. Everybody's selling.
Don't they buy? When you post something, when you post something as an influencer, when you post something now, they will come under of your tweet. They will come under of your tweet or under of your space or the comment section of your page space. They will advertise.
Yeah.
You see?
Some are making shoes. And do you know the worst part, Dos Santos?
That's the kind of country. Is that that's what they do for abroad?
You go to China, you go and buy hair. Me, I will go to China, I will go and buy clothes. The other person will go there and go and buy different things. We will not be selling it to each other in Nigeria. We'll be working, carrying our money, pack it to China to go and buy their stuff. They will be selling it to each other. Any serious government,
I want to know the number of jobs APC created in 2025.
Any serious government, the reason why me I'm supporting Atiku, I've learned that he listens. One thing I'm going to push for is that we should start producing all the things that we use.
Then the boys, you
All
go,
the things that we use, our day-to-day things that we use, all this importation has to stop.
wait, I want to ask,
We have
hold
to
on, no,
start
Ivra, I
from
want to ask,
somewhere. I
Mohammed,
don't care. I don't know how
sorry
far
to,
we'll go, but
Mohammed, I want to
we'll
ask you a
start from
question,
somewhere.
please. Hold on, Ivra.
Yeah, Dos Santos.
Mohammed, I
Yeah.
want to ask you a question. When did you finish, when did you finish your bachelor's degree? When did you graduate from school?
I'm sorry, maybe the face can be a little bit baby face. I graduated 2011.
2011.
So how many places have you worked?
I have always been supportive of myself, actually. I have
That's not
worked.
what I'm asking. What have
No,
you
you
been
don't need
doing
to know
since
that.
Do,
2011?
do you have do you have younger ones that are
Because
in
of
university
insecurity,
or that
I'm
have
not
graduated?
allowed to link such kind of information like that.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Mohammed and insecurity, other Tinubu, the good leader.
You see, this is the problem. You see,
No, wait now, Dos Santos. Let me ask you a question. Why do you guys think like I'm here to gaslight you guys or to talk about anything?
you
I'm
are
just
supporting
here.
Tinubu. Hold on. You are supporting Tinubu, but Tinubu have not done anything for you. You came up here and you're advertising trading, forex. Eh? Is that what Tinubu? Is that the kind of life you want to do for the rest? Is that what you want to do for yourself? Forex trading. These are the kind of things Nigerian youth are doing today. You see, you
From there we
graduate from
enter Yahoo.
university.
From there we enter
Thank
Yahoo.
you. They will call Japa. You see, the girls are going to do logistics, online
Which one is
cooking.
logistics?
Go to the carry what they call them. When you buy something for one place, you go transfer to another place now. Delivery. Delivery, that's the word. Delivery. You get what I'm saying? That's what our Nigerian youth are doing. You go see guys, every Nigerian boy, every Nigerian guys now don't talk to football analysts, unemployment. You see, go Facebook, you go see a lot of them, don't many. Everybody now football analysts. You see, unemployment. That's the kind of job everybody they do now for Nigeria today. You graduate from school, everybody want to become football analyst. Everybody want the some way get money, go japa. Some go they do trading like Mohammed, Tobechuku or whatever you call yourself. You see, crypto.
Please, they say we do the hash for this space.
No, see, it is time for us to say the truth. Wait, am I lying? Is that not what we are? Is that not what Nigeria has become? The guys they do online cooking. They say we've won. Social media influencing. Some they go even give you money to build build your followers. When you go they see naked pictures. Guys, they sell body naked pictures.
Wow.
Naked pictures.
This is why that is this thing that you're talking about now.
Is that not what is that not what is going on in Tinubu's government and APC government?
They say some of them are even in OnlyFans or whatever that platform is called.
As APC, can they tell us the job Tinubu created 2024 and 2025? They will not tell you. Nothing. After NYSC, what did your youth they do? Nothing.
Even the Agbado job, you not create for us.
Dos Santos, please, I want to advertise what I do.
Which one is Agbado
Yeah,
job?
he don't come here.
Please, I'm serious. Yeah, I'm serious.
What would I eat?
When
Agbado.
there was a time I came here on space. There was a time I came here on space.
You not even put the create job to create a food up inside this anything.
Even the military, very soon. I think they talk to me they employ police, army. When they employ people, they never employ you. When they employ now, they go count down themselves say Tinubu have created
right now, Tinubu don't
to go war, go and fight and die.
Mohammed, did that give you a job? Did he get a job when they give Agbado?
Dantala,
I give to
welcome,
my
my
brother.
bro.
Longest time.
Longest time, man. How are you? Look, Dantala, you see wait.
Dantala, if this man scam people, now you will go holo. You say you know.
Anybody will scam you, be thief person, but that's why they scam you.
Yes,
No, he
yes,
said we should come and do
That's the
forex.
honest truth. You see,
Forex trading is not stealing now.
no,
bro,
okay,
forex
I
is
know
the
you're
main
talking
thing.
about
Forex,
trading.
you just have to change the dollar.
So he said he wants us to join his website. So if his website steals our information and scams us, now you will go hold.
No,
You know I'm-
lie. I am
Anybody
not like
collect
that.
your money.
I
Anybody
am not
collect your
like
money.
that. It is
Anybody
legit.
collect your money.
It is legit.
Yesterday,
It is
no,
professional.
on Tuesday.
But you have to
One
understand
Baba,
the
I thought let me
signals
get my
and the charts.
Baba, hold up, please.
Mm.
One Baba waiting for law school. So I thought the Baba make me get my law school transcript. So the Baba come they pick my call. I call them on somebody sent me a number on Sunday. I call him, we had talk complete. On Tuesday, say, oh, this week I call him back. I call him, I not pick. Tuesday, he talk like where they beat. I say, what's wrong with this man?
Why am I already laughing?
So, yesterday, like the Baba called me yesterday. He call me, say he's sorry that in Peking, say they give somebody money where they use to Canada. So the person chop the money, 4 million naira. That's okay. Send me the person number.
Canada.
And one and send the
Canada. Canada.
Yes, is it Canada? Now, send me the account number. Send me the number one I send money to. The name of the person I send money to. Now I call the guy. I send a message to email. Say, how are you, sir? The guy said, let me in. They send the money to. I go upload the receipt when I said to them. I say, I beg. So make you refund the money to the Baba. I'll make you work out a plan. The guy tell me, so that's what I go do. Not what go happen. Till now, they come, I know they pick my call. Because I say, what you go see, your papa go, like, go, they beg you to get money. You go get, if that money where you owe, the father go, they go sell the land. The money go, they go to look for the money. That's how you deal with criminals. Like that's how you deal with criminals. You don't deal with criminals with a calm mind. When I first time I say, what will do this thing in a soft way, so I go tell Papa, you will send the money back to her. He tell me, say, what's not going to happen? I tell I say, this is the receipt. This is the receipt and everything waiting for this society. Right now, anytime they see any part of Nigeria, they will hold you down. That's the first thing first. So anything you do, you're just wasting your time. It's just a matter of time. If you die outside Nigeria, good for you. Stay for that country where you did. But if you enter Nigeria, the moment you enter Nigeria, because they submit your passport, they take it from you. So that's where you cannot go do about that. So anything you want to just look for the Papa money, give her the money. I'm not saying with interest, but don't give her the money because if you pass now, you go give her with money with interest, and interest rate will be the time when you give you the money, and in consideration with what CBN interest rate be, then go give her the money back. So you can imagine people they tip money for this Tinubu era. So this is what Tinubu can do for you too. I say, you see, there's a lot of people with tip money nowadays, right? And this economy don't make people to become criminal minded so much now, that you can even imagine a lot of things that they go on. Like people when they do people right now, they don't increase well because there's no job outside. So when Dosato talk about job creation, Dosato, I'm a lawyer. If you check most of my friends will be lawyer, they advertise CAC. So it can only be the level.
You are a comedian. You are a comedian.
Not true. You remind.
So, you see, CSE, I'm not registration. Some of them they're going to ask for that. Say if they're going to ask for that, like all this TikTok.
There are many for Abuja. Oh, CSE office. All those business center. They for business.
You see, the guy say they're going to dance the puta. Your annual filing is due. CSE go block on this thing. They go dance, they go dance, but go put a lot of creativity to it. You see, I don't deceive you. I don't deceive you. Let me give you the first time I do
No, but this
CSE.
is true though.
The first time
I
do
swear
CSE,
to God, I registered
Abuja.
business in Nigeria.
I don't deceive you. The first time I do CSE for
Abeg,
years.
If you
when
see
you have
them,
a business in
lawyers
Nigeria, do you have
pull
to
for that
renew it
business
every
center.
year?
See, the day I do CSE in my
God.
life,
Abeg,
right?
no stress me.
Madam
I'm
Avria,
stressed enough.
the day I do CSE in my life, as I got to the CAC there, God knows my heart. I did for NYC that time. If you see population waiting for the NYC, the CAC office for Abuja, I say, God, I don't want to experience this thing in my life. Like,
why? What's going on?
because
What were they
Too
doing?
many.
people too many.
What are
I
they
don't go there,
doing?
go
They
register
won't fight for
business
you.
now.
They want to your company. They want to like everybody look for the money.
Oh God.
Somebody
Oh,
go
I
tell me
thought they
say
were opening
because
their own business.
I
Even-
got accreditation of CAC then when I first went for law school, go NYSC. So as I do that one, so one of my guys really first go in the guy study ISD. Go come and say, you don't register for you get your crazy accreditation. I say yes. He said, I beg. Say go they pay me 50,000 naira every month. Make I give Anton, make it they use a register company for people, right? And look, I say 50,000, no, not pay me, right? Don't worry, don't use it for to register people company. But not do criminality. If you do criminality, you're going to get problem for yourself. So just do the right thing, right? So a lot of people they do and they do, and so people, some of them not be lawyers too, right? But that's the experience. Like it never even reach like maybe 2019, like the guy even go Europe, right? Or go yeah, because he moved to Europe. That's when he used tell me say don't start to the use so okay, no problem. Make it not give us another third party. So that's me and him because the guy is my fellowship member for Unibet. So when he come me, I say yeah, I register and I say I get I have to use them. But you know what happened, Madam Avery? Go and hear my heart desires. That's the honest truth. Because I go use the fight for CAC to come up for road, not come up for road. Because the place be like Dubai market. It's people too plenty. They do CAC this thing. Now that they do WhatsApp this thing, WhatsApp never did. Now people they do WhatsApp status, they use and they do WhatsApp on TikTok. They will dance for inside.
And boy, another thing be say if you dey abroad, you want register business or you no get people, they will come stand as one of the directors or secretary.
I say the next thing I not doing in my life, and that's CAC. Because the first time when I went there, first, God knows, even today, I go register your complaint, but I have a boy when I did all these things. This is what Tinubu and APC government can do for Nigerian people. Like no increment, nothing, no life experiences and all that. One of my guys
even TIN to get your TIN number, then they do them. The lawyers then they do them.
That's what you know go fit. That's what you do for you. Nothing.
I have information. I have information for this house.
Okay, what happened?
The information is this, please. This ongoing APC restriction. You might be a member of APC without knowing you. There's something I tried now. I went to their website. I inputted my email. Unknowing to me, 3 of my email addresses have been used by someone else.
That alone, in a country where your data is a very big issue, right? If they use it, it's enough to get your legal remedy. Unfortunately, you can still get your legal remedy if you're ready to do it, right? If they use your information,
how can you help me?
You just need to get a lawyer to do this thing for you, right? But send me message for DM. I will assist you on it in the way that I will direct it, right? But if you want to get this is what makes people to become big man in issues in like another world. They like, you know, like in the US here, companies not going to make mistake, even use your data without your permission. It's enough for you to become a big man. And it may not even work till you die again. Because you can use that one to become a big person. That's honest truth. So how would somebody go and use your email to do something where you not give a consent to? Right? Assuming that the email was as a result of saying submit that to another company, right? And the company now use the email, submit that to ADC or APC to do this thing. That's enough. Unfortunately, we get the laws, but we get the laws in Nigeria. That's honest. We get the laws.
But the thing is, Ivory, now this the way this guy talk now. If he invite one APC guy come up here, come talk, he go defend the reason why
the guy where you go
defend,
I don't eat. First of all, you don't eat. First of all, you don't eat. Baba, I don't want to earlier this afternoon.
If
Baba,
you invite any APC guy come here, the sensible ones, the unreasonable ones, we know them for space. Ivory, we know them for space. They will tell you, wait, boy, I'm talking about the unreasonable APC guys, though. This is the way engineer talk now. No, I know. I know one. I can attest to one. That one that I know what I talk about. That one my guy. That one is reasonable.
Which one? That one?
No, Mao is a reasonable guy. Mao.
I beg you, they're close to all these people. They're close to one of them. You will not say they're not reasonable.
Mao is what? No, Mao is reasonable. You understand?
Mao is an intellectual group, man.
You see, he's an intellectual group.
You see the worst thing about APC, about these Tinubu supporters, they will come and let you. They go gaslight you in a way that you look stupid to what you know before. So when you say the APC person, first of all, I have a reserve about you. That's the honest truth. That it doesn't matter how close you are to me. I have a reservation about you. Like I have something I can say that it can never be normal. Because let me give you I supported Buhari. When Buhari was failing, right? When we did Buhari campaign, you go check my Facebook. And APC now with the right for that I would even get out to the right. Go the right. People go because that time Facebook they use. Now, when Buhari come they fail. You said you go defend one, you go defend two, you go first say what they defend not even get here. So you go leave and make now you create Buhari, right? So you go not leave her. That's how it is. So imagine that my father is president of Nigeria and they do something not get ahead. Maybe because of money, I'll cover my mouth. But it will hardly be the kind of person I be because my father no say you not give out to a coward, we go just say things with the real. Because If they do it, if they tell me they this thing they do am, I know they do am. Tomorrow, when how old you are, I will just tell you say you are a hypocrite. How can you tell me what you know they do? Right? When I first came down to this Kansas City, the man when I rent house with, you going to do something where you know they do. Like when they tell me something you know they do those things. So when they just tell me say, I said no, not try it again. He was surprised. He was surprised, like because most of the time I always keep calm. I don't get that to react. When they react to Rame, he fear for his life. Say, this guy get this thing. Now he call the man will be my pastor. Say this guy say I shop for Rama. Pastor now come and say, I've never told you about him. This guy is just irresponsible. Everything he used to say I should not do, he does all of them completely. And I wonder why he does it. And you are telling me not to do it. And it doesn't make sense to me. And that's the kind of person I grew up to be. So anything they tell me to do, you have to be doing it to. If you're not doing it, I will call you out for it. Because you cannot tell if a pastor, then they keep malice. So tomorrow, may I keep malice? Tell me I will keep malice. And you are praying in the church and say, this why do they do like this? Let me do this the way they do during the day. So just how some of us are. But unfortunately, these APC guys, they will gaslight you, make you feel say you're stupid. And even when they tell you, you will see like somebody like this guy now, where they support this guy waiting for UK now, waiting for Canada, where they UK now, where they support Tinubu, we say you go use head of goats, you go choose goat against Jonathan. You go, no, I'm not.
I know Omojuwa.
Now you tell me say Omojuwa gets sense. I can't agree with you. First of all, I can't. No matter how much it can be good in writing or putting his opinion out there. I can't see that as a reasonable person because that can only be a hypocrite. Yesterday was telling people that Nigerians are not patriotic. You that said you that even insulted the president that was a former sitting president that was even doing better than Tinubu, right? It's better than Tinubu. I cannot say because you have opportunity to serve, right? You have opportunity to serve like Tinubu is having opportunity to serve. And we cannot criticize you when you are doing something wrong. Unfortunately, Tinubu does not have answer to our problems. That's unfortunate thing. They don't have answer to the problem. Somebody will tell you, say, oh, GDP don't increase, 4.4. Okay, GDP don't increase. In what? You see the cook increment?
Wait, what's the GDP? Now, what's the GDP?
4.4, they tell you now, they increase by 1.5 every year, and whatever every month.
Wait, are you serious? GDP?
That way they celebrate for global map, where they say after Canada, after China, Nigeria, they part of the country where they out of GDP,
4.4.
whatever it is. What else the country people know they chop food? What else? No, there's no lies. What else? Since I say 50 years old Nigerian country where they sell all year for 55 years, what is one thing where they work?
Ivory. Are you there? Check Jumbotron. 4.4. Check Jumbotron. From 1999, it was 0.58. You see? 2000, it went to 5.01%. 2001, 5.92%. 2002, 15.3%. 2003, 7.3%. Then 4, 5, 6, it went to 9.25, 6.44, 6.04. You see the progression, right?
You know why? When the business people want to talk, they will tell you say now Tinubu administration and Buhari administration. And when I talk about PDP, they say it's stages of PDP. So you go tell us when to start your own, when to end your own. This is how you see hypocrisy. This is how you see them. Anybody who come out that time say, maybe say, I don't rate any of them. Like I don't rate them. And God give me grace not to rate them personally. So I don't rate you. I'll just tell you, I don't rate you. When I talk on private note, when we talk on private note, maybe I feel they listen to you. But when you go to Twitter, I just see whatever you're saying as hypocrisy. Like, how can you hate your country so much? Like, how can you hate your country? I remember in my office, like when I started, I never know Twitter before, right? I opened Twitter 2020 during COVID-19, right? So my wife used to do a lot of things on Twitter. So I used to like all those memes where people use the meme, all those things where people laugh. I said, let me open and make a CID, make they laugh my own, they go, right? I would look people this thing. Not because I didn't interested in any of this way they do. So after COVID-19 don't reduce, I don't even know when Twitter did again. So you go to see people they talk, like girl thing they go talk. I say, no, that is supposed to do like this. You go see to with the protect Nigeria interest, they try to put our life at risk. The first time I came to Twitter space, 2022. So I was sick. My friend called open Twitter, because they talk on Twitter. You know what they listen to info is that the Big Daddy. He just they talk, say, you people this one. Like all my life, I don't know people if you open their mouth in their life, they talk the way that guy they talk that face. I say, is that guy mentally okay? I asked my friend. He said, yes, he's mentally okay. I said, why would he be saying so like that? Somebody arrest him? Right? You know, I thought my radio station. I like my social like, if you hold you down for like, nobody told that guy. So when I come to Twitter, that I was sick, so I come to see the way they do it. So I don't even know how to request for mine, first of all, for like 2 months. I don't know how to request for mine. So I just listen to them. I don't even know what the request for mine be. I listen to them. So but what they come to my guy say, how did they request? How did they
Agbaya, you don't have to do the request for mine.
what will you do? So the first person I spoke was AY.
Now
Space.
we
This guy
now
being
we
very
lost.
honest. Very honest.
Now we
He's being very
lost.
honest.
Now we
I mean,
lost
I tell you my wife.
Twitter space to CBO.
I don't tell you my man. When my man, I know they walk
Malam,
back my man.
was
I
Malam
know the one
there?
they tell you.
Wait, hold on. Which GDP you say increase? I don't understand. Nigeria
That's why
Abi Canada.
took GDP give you. They say Nigerian government get less job creation than UK. As in UK government they
See.
higher in job creation than Nigerian government. As in
See.
US UK
Alright.
government have created Nigerian government have created job more than UK. They will tell you that number. There's no more than number.
No. There's job for criminality. I know that.
Criminality, they're not even create the job. Before, what would they this thing? Yahoo for football opinion. Now Yahoo for not they get Yahoo they call you for say you think Yahoo that nothing happen. No, you know they get it. Voila.
No, the job where they create now Mohammed they say when they in the commode forex trading.
You don't want to live for
Very stupid guy. Don't mind that.
Thank God we follow that guy up. If you don't follow that guy up, you have to mess everybody up here.
Suleiman, your hand has been up. Are you still awake? No mind that this our space is like podcast. Everybody will see. Just find a way to enter the conversation.
Very well, Avery.
Good evening.
My greetings to everyone.
Greetings, Suleiman.
So, first, I didn't even want to. I didn't specifically came to comment on any topic. I just wanted to, it's been a while. I just wanted to say hi to everyone, and let me not for any topic that maybe Dos Santos might want some a bit of clarification. I might be able to, maybe share one or two opinions. But overall, I think I just came to say hi to everyone and the team.
Have you changed your mind on Tinubu? And what is I need clarification. Why the Akpabio?
Is he a Tinubu
Why, I don't
supporter?
know. You don't know?
No wonder
Why
it's being so nice. That's why you know.
Why
You see,
did the
it's been a while.
Akpabio?
Don't you know him?
Why?
So
I
you
don't
are
even
one of
remember
those that
him.
are singing Jaga.
Because he was so nice to me, and I'm wondering. I don't know you. I don't follow you. So where this niceness from the come?
Jaga Chiri Kaba.
So now APC. APC. I want to ask you, Suleiman, why do you guys come on this space?
Wait, Suleiman, can you tell us what Tinubu has done for you?
You define one gaslight you.
No, I like calm down now. No be Josh because you say we all want a better Nigeria. No, bully.
No.
but
No.
You say we all want to be that Nigeria.
No, it's Josh.
They play. Nobody
Josh.
wants to be
That
Nigeria.
Josh say we want
The tribal man and the religious person be president. That's what
just say we all want a better Nigeria, but you don't want the process that elect that better leader.
Please, now your name is called. So does ask him why Akpabio go change electoral law where there was a unanimous majority this thing on it. So why did
Akpabio APC go defend?
No, ask him make him defend them.
CBO don't come here. If you give CBO go defend.
Why did he run away? They don't like some topics, so.
No. Let's see.
Yeah, he take off.
CBO go tell you say what Akpabio did is
right.
That is politics.
Okay, CBO has asked question.
What's it about to CBO there?
Oh, Papa V. Papa V go tell you say must you vote?
No, I don't want to be say Papa V don't get better problem, right? If you want to think that it's being mischievous, right?
Papa V go say must you vote? You
people want to be say Papa V dey mischievous, you go start the another level of mischievousness, like another level of craftiness to the extent like
He said that Victor Abiso say must we vote, Abi? He said people.
No, and they tell you how Papa V Victor go tell you. That's how you
I tell you what Papa V talk. This afternoon on the space, they got to say, well, why would they want protest? What do you want protest for? That we want to teach INEC in job. And I say, INEC rules. In INEC say they want to do mandatory results transmission in an electronic manner, right? That's INEC rules. So when you go contest INEC rules, the other party can defend and say INEC rules is subservient to the Electoral Act. The Electoral Act gave INEC the power to use discretion. So if the INEC choose not to use discretion or use discretion, INEC has not broken any law. Therefore, I say in the rule, it is mandatory. Victor say, no, the Senate is the one that do. I say, Senate, the job of the Senate is to make law, not be more than that. And the law what they make, it's not only that they make up. There's a process they call public hearing, committee of the whole, what they call public hearing. So people will come and discuss and disagree on this point.
Civil society. The
So I told them that it is not only
Africa and the rest.
So what are you talking about? Because say we just won't cry. We just won't cry. You know, you have to say me at America. Say I don't come vote. I said they come vote next year. Full time come vote. I go even come up from Nigeria come up from America for June. So don't bother about those ones. I come up from America. I will come from Nigeria by June. So please, not contaminate. You will not get sense, right? Some of us go come out, go vote, will come back. So it doesn't matter how it is. Nigeria is my country. I don't even get another country they talk about. I don't even get even stay America for 50 years. My uncle not in America for 52 years. The other day when they talk about America in the 1960s, like 70s rather, it came to America in 1972. This year, 53 years in America. Abi? And I'm average, this 53 years, 53 years, 1972, 53 years. All these children, all in life, all in youth, America is doing. You know what? He just get tired. He want to go back home. So when I come to America, we used to say, oh, because America, he even got citizenship 2 years after in America. 3 months after in America, he became Greek holder. 1 year plus, he became a citizen. So if you come as citizen, you don't become citizen 51 years ago. So please, Nigeria is our country. That's the only country we will get. So, we're not another country.
Boss or boy, I have a bit of a little bit of confusion and clarification with respect to this issue that is raging around electoral reform. I understand if the issue had been to say that it is expected that the Senate should make it mandatory in the Electoral Act for elections to be transmitted immediately upon once the results are maybe announced at the polling the voting centers, then uploaded immediately and make it like an act in the Electoral Act itself, and not subjected to determination by maybe INEC rules or thereabout. So I will understand, and I think the argument will be very clear. But to me, what I'm hearing is that the Senate intentionally removed that from the act after it was agreed by the Senate arm to be included. And I think that's where the confusion is coming. And I'm trying to be very objective here. Because I think
there's no confusion, right?
No, you know why? Because this is the argument on Twitter. This, when I go through people talking on Twitter,
they bring it to not get heard, right?
Okay, no, let me understand the problem. Let me understand. Let me understand the problem from you.
Okay, it's simple thing, right? In 2015, there were manual aggregation of votes on the INEC, on the Electoral Act 2011. But on INEC rules, it said electronic accreditation of voters. And when you fail, they can result to manual accreditation. Anybody that is here can remember the Jonathan era, 2015. He could not vote, he and the wife could not vote because the electronic means did not capture him and his wife. They have to waste time before finally now resolve to writing down the name of people, the name of the person where you go write the name and the information down before you allow them to accredit in that prince. Supreme Court in Jimmy Agbaje's case, in Jimmy Agbaje versus Ambode 2015 case, Supreme Court said there was no electronic accreditation of voter in any way. So since it's not in the act, INEC rules cannot be upheld. To that extent, the Supreme Court agreed with Ambode, and that was how they upheld the election. Now that's transformation. In 2018, Buhari refused to approve it. 2022, it was approved. 2022, electronic means of accreditation of voter. So it became part and parcel of our electoral system. Now, one of the ways to improve the law is through adjudication. Adjudication here is me going to court to challenge a particular provision in court to say, oh, I want the court to interpret it. Or through legal action, maybe you get problem. I'll say the court to interpret the provision of this thing against this thing. If the court interprets in the way, you will now go back to the law, right? Because it is that if that particular Supreme Court judgment, you will rely on it. Right now, there's no manual transmission of results, electronic transmission of results. It is not absolute. INEC can choose to use electronics, or they can use to use manual transmission of results. What the argument is that if there is a problem in that law, go back to the National Assembly and fix it, which they took the matter to National Assembly, say, fix these issues. Make it that INEC will not have discretion. So INEC now, because the Electoral Act 22 said INEC has discretionary power. Section 60 or so, and Section 65, 456, talk about these things, right? You talk about INEC having the power to do so in a discretionary manner. Now, INEC said they can mandatorily use electronic means of transmission of results. That was what the other guy they give a compensate with ambassador position recently, right? That was what the guy was campaigning with everywhere he went to, even in UK, when he went to UK, right? In Chatham House. He said he's going to get the result in real time. That was his case when he was telling people to go out, because people were not ready to participate in the election. He said, no, you will see the result in real time. It's in our rules already. People believed him. Now, Obi and Atiku went to court. Say, the rule of INEC said it is mandatorily. Tinubu came and said, mandatorily is not there in the Electoral Act. INEC can choose to use any way. So if INEC choose to say is mandatorily, and the letter of go through electronic means, manual means of voter administration of results, INEC is not falter in the law. INEC is in line with the law. Thereby the fact that the rule said it is mandatory that they will use electronic means of transmission of results. So that's just the clear argument. What Mr. President was saying is that we have always had the electronic means of transmission of results before now. Agreed. Is it mandatory? No. So that's why he was saying that he cannot teach INEC his job. No, that's not your job to teach INEC your job. Your job is to make it mandatory. Leave it for them to do the job. Because INEC already have it in their rule that it is mandatory. Right?
So, boss of boy.
Why holding it?
So, boss of boy, I think I understand clearly, and that is what I understand also about this issue. That they left it as discretionary. They didn't, specifically mandate it in the law. And okay, that's clear. So, just for us to discuss this on the basis of its merits, don't you think that for the case of Nigeria, it might be injurious to mandate it, understanding the Nigerian terrain? No, I'm just asking. I'm putting it. So let me. On a more this is not me saying
this. This is malicious. Because what you're saying doesn't make sense to me or any reasonable human being.
No, let me complete the question now so that you can answer.
It doesn't make any sense. INEC rules say it is mandatory.
Okay, let me understand.
If INEC knows very well, they cannot exhibit or carry out the law as it is. Why did they put it in the rule? Say they can do it in the rule. Why is it that it is in the INEC rules? What they need to do? Now to give
so wait now.
Because this thing in the hierarchy of laws. The hierarchy of laws, the constitution is number one.
Boss of boy, wait. Let me ask you this. If you are a senator representing a senatorial district, and you understand the terrain in your own senatorial district, that is your own. No, you are a senator. Are you going to go? No, I'm asking you a question. No, this is just normal now.
What are you talking about?
No, what are you going to say if you are a senator? You don't get my point.
What to do is to reform the law, and your job is to reform the law, not what the committee is doing.
The way that they reason,
I don't deceive you.
No, sincerely speaking, I'm trying to be very.
85% of senators accepted it. You are saying, if you're a senator,
no, Dos Santos. When we
Dos Santos.
What's your
Dos
point?
Santos.
I asked Suleiman,
So
make
this
your
is my
point. Make your
point.
point. No, allow me to know. Make him point. Talk.
Okay.
No,
I
Dos
do want to know
Santos,
your
Dos
point.
Santos, Dos, listen. No, Dos.
What did they do you?
He's,
You don't
he's
understand,
on
man.
the internet. He's on the internet. Like he's not using an app. He's connected maybe on the. He used www.x.com to access the space. So his own is behind. That's how it is. He'll be hearing you after you have finished speaking. Like
Okay.
yeah, it's like a 20
Suleiman,
seconds delay.
Aya, make that your submission so that we will know what you are talking
You
about.
see?
Uh-uh.
No, don't. Yeah.
I think is this intentional? I don't understand.
You see, Dos. You see, I think I
If not be say I know
Dos
you,
Santos.
I will call you Papa.
see, Dos,
Papa
Dos,
B.
hear me.
I dey hear you now.
Dos, hear me. I'm
We dey hear you. Suleiman, we dey hear you.
No, it's not me. I think Itunu,
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
Itunu is
yeah,
just playing
now.
some gimmicks. I think Itunu is playing some gimmicks there. But on the more serious note, as in,
We dey hear you.
I'm
we dey
just
hear
saying
you.
this on argument's sake.
You see, Suleiman, can you hear me, sir?
Yes.
Can you hear me? I dey go church very soon.
Yes.
But let me put it to you. You see,
Yes.
your job as a lawmaker is to make laws.
Mhm.
Now, when the Supreme Court have come down with a particular decision, your job as a lawmaker is to look at what the Supreme Court is saying. Because what they do is to interpret the law. And when they interpret the law, that becomes the position of that particular provision. So it means that
No.
hold on now. It is an elementary
Okay.
law. You don't even need to say no. Just keep
Okay.
quiet. That's what you need to do.
Don't
How
be
can you say
angry.
no? This is
Okay,
elementary. This is
continue.
elementary
Don't,
law.
no, don't be angry. Don't be angry. Continue. Continue. Don't be
If
angry.
you're doing
Continue.
document for university, this is what you teach you. They'll teach you the hierarchy of laws.
I thought you said that
How can you say
APC.
no?
Don't be
APC.
angry. No, now, Mr. Boy, continue. Don't worry. No problem.
So
I'm hearing
this is
you.
elementary law. This is elementary law. Elementary law
Okay.
is the Supreme Court interprets the law. That's why Section
Okay.
6 is clear. Section 6 said the
Okay.
interpret the law is the Supreme Court of Nigeria. Right? That's what they
Okay.
do. That's the job of the Supreme Court, to interpret the law. That's the job of the judiciary, is to interpret the law made by the National Assembly. And they have come down with their law, with their power to say, INEC, your word mandatory is not derived from the Electoral Act. We gave you said you can use discretionary power. Even though you have it in your rule is subsequent and subservient to the act. And the hierarchy of laws, the Supreme Court is this Constitution of Nigeria is number 1, section 1 sub 3, section 1 sub 1. The code of, the act of National Assembly is number 2. Then the rules to implement that particular act is number 3. You get the point? You can call it by law, you can call it order of the, like these are the rules. Even the order of the rules of court, these are rules that are subsequent to these states. Now, having said so, INEC in their rule, they have estimated that they can do election that is transmission of results. Nigeria has spent billions of naira. Now they will be spending trillions of naira for election purposes. So they have already purchased the means of this thing. It does not need your internet, first of all. Right? It does not need your internet. You don't need to charge the battery. The way you charge the battery, it works on its own. It's like GPS, Abi? You know GPS. So it doesn't need more internet. Doesn't need more internet. So once you upload the results, once you get the results, right? You upload it, you send it. It will go to the central server. It is not your job again to say, how did you go? How will not go? No. In there, your polling unit, you have got the result of your polling unit. So whatever you take, if you take the result to collection center in your ward or your local government, not even though you tamper with it, we already have the result in the central unit. So those actors can be in Canada and be taking the result of his polling unit in his father's house. What did they vote like? What did they vote like? So if INEC is saying 15, and others is saying 70, where did he get it from? Right? It's already there. And you know what? By virtue of Aswe, Iodao, and Monde Paolo, the Supreme Court said they will admit the results. You don't even need an agent in that time again. So even you need an agent for just to consummate the election processes. You don't need, if an agent did not have a result, like now, if you do election in Nigeria and you say you're disputing a result in my polling unit, you have to bring an agent, and the agent must be a accredited agent by INEC. Say this is the number, this is the name, this is the person that represented INEC, this represented your party in this thing. So the person is the only person that can that there's an eyewitness. Like I said, the result is not the real result. That's the only person that have the power to do so. So the reason why they beat us 2023 election, when I say winner, we in Labour Party and Obi supporter, because we did not have agent in most polling units. So at the end of the day, even when we dispute any result, what are we going to rely on? Nothing. We don't have anything to rely on. So what the intention of this is that if you have the polling unit result and it's uploaded on the server on the real time, Supreme Court will admit it because it's already uploaded in real time. If you are trying to dispute it, you can only be another result to dispute the result where they on the server. So you don't even need to get anything. You just get a court order. If I want to contest the election against me, maybe I lose the election, I just go to a court order, get an ex parte order. Then the court will give me for him to print it out. We'll print the result out completely. Then you go to the court. So if INEC is saying they declare a winner, and me will be B, I said I mean win the election, I will not bring it before. Say this is what is INEC portal, INEC server, INEC system. This is what is in it. So what are you going to rely on to declare your result?
And
it's a simple thing.
And that will reduce.
If INEC have told you that they have the power,
litigation.
they have the means. Sir?
And that will reduce litigation.
That will completely remove litigation in the first place.
That's it.
You don't even need to be you don't need to be smart. You don't need to be. If I win my polling unit, the election will not be won.
You see, lawyers, they tell you say make you take job away from them.
You know why it is even painful? You know it is painful. Supreme Court have stated before. This is the issue. Now, National Assembly is trying to amend the law. The House of Rep have already agreed on these issues. The committee, when they set up, don't agree on this issue. The NGOs and the stakeholders have agreed on this issue. The Senate have already agreed on this issue. Only for Mr. Akpabio to change the issue.
And their media aid, what's it called, chairman on committee media, whatever, one stupid old fool is saying that no network in some villages.
You don't even need a network. That's half word. You see, when they come up with stupid argument,
that is very stupid of that man. No.
It's just a stupid
How can
argument.
you talk about internet when you have talents everywhere?
Anyway, I leave me in peace. Let me go to church.
Oh.
See the man for there now. What's his name? He said, real-time transmission of election results. What happens to election in the village? Adaramodu. If there is no network, hold on.
Very stupid people. As if they are not the ones in power. They are not the ones to provide internet.
He said, if there is no network, these portals will not open. This means the real time has already been defeated.
So what happens to them making provisions, making all the necessary provisions now?
No, but we have satellites.
Some people
they know
is
what
our satellite not working?
They know what they are doing. These guys,
Starlink is in everywhere.
Listen.
So the argument is dead on arrival. So nobody can just deceive Nigerians on that. There's no internet, whatever. I had my experience in Southern Asia when I was serving in Bayelsa State. That 2011 election, they were saying that we should resort to the use of manual accreditation and all the rest of them. Some job boys nearly lynched us because they were 100% ready to make sure that the results count, their vote counted. So what I did as a presiding officer, I have to tow with the people. Exactly what happened was that the person that is more popular in Southern Asia won the election. But before we get to Unigua, they handed us a fresh result. So what I did was to write to INEC office that I was given a result that was not from Southern Asia. The response was that, can I stand in court as a core member to defend what I just wrote? And I need to serve quick and leave that place. I don't have any other option. I don't have someone that can even sponsor or come for me. I have to give in. But that is, up to today, that thing is still haunting my conscience. That the person that won the election in Southern Asia in 2011 is not the actual person that was declared. And that was my greatest regrets in my life as a Nigerian. So when somebody is telling you that there's no internet in those rural areas, I believe even if you're in the hole, Starlink's network is there.
Wait,
and again,
engineer, Now my state you dey call so. You understand?
I
I'm so
served the,
happy.
I served the,
I'm so
I
happy.
served the,
Wait, hold on.
I served the
I want
Bayelsa
ask you
state.
question. Good, very good. I mean, I say network no the village. I beg. Now water will come from. That's Niger. Water people know they there. People where they stay for water no dey.
Oproma in particular was where I started.
Oh, network they dey for water.
There are serious many MTN masts and Globe masts
Very
everywhere
good.
there. So anybody saying that there's no internet in all those areas is lying.
Very good.
Even I was surprised that I have to Ohima that does not have any road connecting to the town as at that time. That's Obia Nembe Road was still under construction by CCEC. That place area, I was surprised to see Airtel mast. And I have to, most of us got in there and bought Airtel SIM cards so we can connect to Yenigo. Just why that they did all they did and gave us fresh phones so that we would not use our usual phone for security reasons. But what happened there, INEC has been complicit with Nigerian electoral system. They always support the ruling party. That's what I noticed.
Even Sambisa for SF network day.
So anybody telling you, how
Boko Haram they upload pictures,
their videos,
TikTok, all those bandits they upload their pictures or whatever videos.
But inside bush, and they're inside bush.
Inside bush or forest too.
Forest too. And some of them go live in real time.
I'm telling you.
They go live in real time inside forest. And somebody, an old fool will come from here. I don't know if these people are. How do they sleep at night?
You are saying that
Akpabio is an uncommon crook. Akpabio, uncommon crook. That man has been a crook right from his pulpit.
And he doesn't want to hide it. He's very open.
No, he doesn't hide it. Uncommon crook. He's a crooked man.
That's why I'm hoping that they focus on him tomorrow.
No.
And the painful part right now, because I believe Nigerians are getting ready to hit the streets.
I love it.
But
I love it. Maybe that will be his downfall. Like I've said.
Tanko made it look as if it is an obedient thing. This is Nigerian thing. The sensational something of obedient.
Just forget Tanko. Just forget Tanko in his.
No, what did you know?
Just forget Tanko. In his brain, empty tank. That's why it is called Tanko. Forget him.
See, he won't blame Tanko. Tanko is talking from his own constituency. Just like Kishore. Kishore wants to do anything now, he will say revolutionary now, or whatever he calls it, revolution now. So he's talking from his own constituency. So now
it makes sense. See, like I said, Gospel Akpabio. Me, I know my people. I will repeat it again. I know my people. Anything that Akpabio is doing today, just know that he wants to become a running mate 2031. That's what he's doing. Favoring Tinubu.
But now, is this not the same running mate that some people say is useless? Why is
he did presidential villa? Now the time they tell you, I've said this before. We South, we in the South, any position where you give us,
we
will take it. I swear to God, any position, where you give us, we will take up. But Jonathan now, so if you tell Jonathan, say Jonathan, I want you to become an ambassador. Jonathan will take up.
No, Jonathan is my model. Don't disparage that guy.
Okay, forget that thing. I tell you, women that
Dos Santos. There's something that is always baffling me. When I think my salad has expired. When I hear APC supporters. I've realized their word now. When I hear APC supporters come on spaces, they speak good English. But what baffles me is that how were APC able to brainwash them to be defending them? How did they do it?
It's because the likes of
because the likes of Papa V, that Victor Abisoye, Afolabi Adio, CBO, Macnoon, and Bashon,
When I leave all those guys out there.
So they can defend anything.
Baba V himself is a
But
bigot.
that Baba
Right
V,
for time.
that
He's a
Victor
bigot.
Abisoye, he's such a confusionist. He says the weirdest things. When he came up here today, the guy did not last 5 seconds and he was dropped. It's so controversial.
Not say go request
goodness.
Mike. I know you will request. You people must still vote. Okay, let us bring up the man. The uncommon
You say must still vote?
confusionist. You people must still vote. He go change the topic now. Watch out.
And people don't even want to engage with you again. You're on your space since 3 hours. All of you by yourself. Everybody left you alone. You have become obedient.
What do you even mean? We don't
You
really
are
want to
fake
engage you now.
articulates. Real articulates will engage politically. But you people cannot. You started insulting people like obedient. You're not different from obedient again. Obedient have infected you people. You see?
I don't even remember.
You see, as OPC people just they look at you people. But when you people are tired, you will come to our space. We will show you the same disgrace. We are waiting. Don't worry. Shebi na on our space be this.
Victor, can you for once discuss intellectually without appearing so foolish?
Yeah.
Osanobua. Hey!
Yeah.
This will enter.
No, I don't support this one. No.
I support.
I don't support this
I
one.
support.
This one is too much. I beg.
I
don't think he's a young man, no.
Young
Politics, I don't think
he's not young, go. Ogorimagongo. He's not young.
Let us pisses me off. Somebody will come to a public place, wouldn't conduct himself properly, and then think everybody's in charge.
Insult us, insult other people, and you think
we are not stupid. We are human beings. We have our thoughts. You cannot just come here and tell us how you want us to think.
He that is able to insult the timeline, he insulted his own people. So
what do you mean? He insulted his people? When?
Yeah. Just wait. Let me show you. Let me just show you something. What was that his name again? Victor Akpabio or whatever. Let me look for it and just show you just now. We just be coming there to claim. That is one thing with with these guys. When they claim, they try to want to act in a sanctimonious way.
Where is Josh? Josh is not here. That was a better country. Very funny, but he's supporting what's it called? Akpabio.
Why I was very mad at that MOH guy today, the one that has blue clothes on his DP.
Is the only reasonable APC.
But funny enough, he wasn't good today at all. He was trying to tell us that we should not protest.
No, Dos Santos, tell me,
what do you expect?
What is reasonable about that guy?
No, see, I've listened to him intellectually. In fact, I've promised myself that if I'm co-hosting space, even if na article come space, I will give Mao that opportunity to ask questions. He's the only reasonable
his name
person.
Is Mao?
His name is Adedoyin. He's the only sensible APC supporter I know. Tinubu supporter I know. The rest are useless. I am telling you the truth.
I want to ask you a question. I want to ask one question.
That guy, Tajudeen, he wears white.
Santos.
For me, I know why no one protests though. Because protest can lead to making Tinubu government, international community to be. You get what I'm saying, right? So what he said is valid. PDP
they don't want it at all.
Yeah, so PDP when Tinubu Tinubu Buhari were protesting, there are a lot of people that doesn't want the protest now. Even what's it called? Occupy Nigeria as well, right? So it's understandable. You get, but I swear to God, he cannot listen. He cannot defend. If he gives
sent you everything that he
said. Request on a, ask and question whether he's in support of what Akpabio did. is requesting. Now listen, Mao, you're welcome. No disappoint me. You know, I don't hear this thing. Are you in support of what Akpabio did? Because all the Senate, they approve of lifetime transmission. What they have in their hand, the document that they have in their hand, was lifetime transmission. But what Akpabio did, was another thing. Are you in support of it? Don't need to raise up your hand, just speak.
Oh, I didn't know that was for me, but yeah, I just wanted to give a little bit of clarification. So we all play our politics a little bit differently, right? And for me, my own fundamental, philosophy is this: I don't really object to whatever the opposition does, right? They're within their rights to carry out their activities however they choose fit. My own biggest concern, or my own biggest advocacy, is that there's really no harm in being able to discuss politics in a civil, healthy conversational matter, right?
The way Tinubu did it in
whole
2012.
What do you say?
The civil way Tinubu did it in 2012 in Tojota.
Well, I'm speaking for myself right now, so I'm not laying reference to anybody. But like I said, political conversations could be had in a healthy way, right? There's really no need for creating enemies. And I'll give you a perfect example, right? Just 3 years ago, we have people who were supporting Obi, right? Now, 3 years down the line, they're supporting Atiku, and now they're having to undo some of the hatred that they had created against Atiku, right? So that conversation of, there are no permanent friends or permanent enemies in politics is also a lesson to be like, you know what? It's just politics. We don't necessarily have to create enemies. You should be able to listen to other divergent views, because even as an opposition, if I wanted to know and understand what I'm up against better, then we can listen to all sides. That's only my own advocacy. I never really object to whatever opposition does. They're within their right to do that, and everybody can push their own agenda. So,
Okay, I
that's it for
understand you,
me.
but I think Tinubu deserves no peace at all, and everything he did to Jonathan needs to be done back to him. That's what I believe.
And you're perfectly within your right to do that. Go for it. And everybody that supports everybody,
Because he was
should
crying
have that
about
civic
subsidy. He was
responsibility.
crying about Jonathan removing subsidy then, and gasoline was around it was less than $200, right? And now he has done the same thing, removed the same subsidy, and gasoline is around between $700 and $1,000. Like that, how does that? Okay, sorry, Naira. How does that even make sense? Why should he be living in peace? Why should there not be protests?
I never objected to anybody.
We don't, because you are saying,
protest.
Civil discussions. Why can't we sit down to
No,
just iron things out? Nobody should be doing that
see,
with Tinubu. Tinubu does
no,
not deserve a minute of peace in
and
his life.
to a large extent, right? I'm even surprised, because in most cases, right, I find it totally weird that APC people, in most cases, we would even tell you how you can even defeat us. We'll tell you
Sorry,
where
Mao.
we are weak.
So why are you crying about what Obedience were doing to you? If you think you have the freedom to do it to APC, so why do you cry when Obedience do it to Atiku?
Okay.
You want to do it, but you don't want it done to you. You see?
And it's like,
what are you talking about? Am I the one in power now that almost 200 people?
Why are you crying when Obedience call your candidate a thief, abuse you, abusing? Why do you cry? You want to call other people the same thing.
Okay, don't try to put yourself in a fight that does not concern you.
You see the difference, Abi? You see the difference.
So wait, Atiku is not in power now, and he's not allowing people get slaughtered. Tinubu is the one doing that. People are being killed every day, and Tinubu does nothing. He doesn't even address it.
You see the difference between the reasonable APC and the unreasonable APC.
Mommy, hey baby, what is wrong?
Maybe nobody.
Mao, talk a beg.
So and just to wrap it up, right? And even if we wanted to expand on the conversation, right? It's more or less like if we're demanding that, you know, the current administration or our leaders should create a fair and balanced environment for opposition to thrive. But at the same case, we're doing that by shutting down people that have opposing views. It makes it a little bit ironical,
No,
right?
Mao, that's not the
Because
thing. You are
and
trying to gaslight us. You are trying to
it's
No,
tell us
no, they
that
don't want to agree
so
that
you
Atiku
are
started Boko Haram when he was vice president. They don't want to talk about it. That's how this.
You see my problem
this
with
one,
you.
they say you are not a young
l-
man, but you
I,
don't
I,
so
I not
respect
so
tell you.
yourself
Dos
at all.
Santos,
Respect
You
yourself.
see, you
and
know,
I'll
see the
just give a
difference. I purposely accepted his mic so you will see the difference between
The man
reasonable
is
APC or bad
so
supporter and the
uncultured.
unreasonable APC supporter. You see,
Kai. More. So you were trying to gaslight us today. You were trying to tell us that protests are not we should not do that. We should have dialogues, we should have civil conversations. And I'm wondering, for someone who supports Tinubu, why do you think you deserve that? Like, why do you think you can ask for that? Were we not all in
okay.
Nigeria? Sorry,
Did I ever say that you shouldn't protest?
you said
I
no, you
no, I
said
never
that
said that.
this idea
No,
of calling for civil unrest, no, why can't we go the route
that
of dialogue?
you,
Just
you
talk about
see,
it. We should have
and in most
representatives,
cases,
right?
so that's the problem with Twitter. People
Okay.
people misrepresent what you
Okay,
try
you
to
have
say,
a
right?
chance to say it
What I
again.
said, and I was very categorical, right? I said that you should have it in such a way that, and I was even buttressing, I think that was Dr. Udo's post, right? That when the leaders take charge, right, and you don't absolve them of the responsibility of being leaders, because in most cases, right, they simply want to stoke emotions, whereas they that are in the position of leadership can actually advocate for the things that they want in a more systematic way rather than having citizens. And it was just down to the point that you want to challenge someone who is addressing things systematically. You go a systematic approach, right? That was only what I was advocating for. But to a large extent, right, I'll just wrap up with this, right? When conversations are had certain ways, you mostly just reinforce the narratives within the people that don't already necessarily like the administration. But if you're trying to win an election, if you're trying to cajole people and get more votes, people would most likely lean and study how you treat people. That's my own advocacy in terms of like canvassing, right? You can reach out to people, you can get more people on board if you're more hospitable, if you
Hospitable to
engage in
who?
conversations.
Hospitable to who?
It doesn't really
It
matter.
does,
It's more or
because
less like you engage
Mao,
in
hold on,
conversations.
Mao, hold on.
Yeah.
If you are talking about me, right? I I I see you in a very weird
No,
way.
no, I wasn't
Okay,
specific
like
to
let
you.
me
I
use
wasn't
you as an
specific to you. I was
example
talking
then.
about
Okay,
strategy
let me
wise.
use you as
I
an
was talking about
example then.
strategy wise. Yeah.
Someone like you, to be civil to you to is very difficult, because I see what APC is doing, and I'm wondering, why are you supporting APC? Because I know I cannot win
But
you over.
because first and foremost, it's my fundamental right.
I know. That's
You,
why I'm not saying anything.
because,
I'm not.
so
I'm not arresting you or doing anything. I'm just saying that it is difficult. It will be very difficult for me to have a very civil conversation with you and be nice to you when you can see everything that, even if nothing else has moved you, the killings of yesterday and Tinubu not being moved
Avery,
about it at all.
Avery, if
Those
let me
are
explain
human
something to you.
beings, Mao.
Yeah, you're not understanding something. Let me explain the fundamentals politicking
People that know
government.
how to speak
If
English.
Atiku, if Atiku is also a president, right? There'll be the people who want power and they would advocate that, oh, whatever you're doing is wrong, right? So in most cases, the narrative that you're spilling out, you would also have people that would spill out narratives that you're evil, you're doing. You understand what I'm saying?
No, stop.
My
This
own
is
thing
why
is
I
this,
had a
right?
problem with you before. Oh, like there will also be people who are doing this and that. Are you telling me that people were not killed yesterday? Or people have not been dying in Nigeria and Tinubu has just been cold? He's not moved. This is not, you cannot, you are talking about, oh, people can accuse, people can say different things. It is very different. Nobody is trying to accuse Tinubu of anything. Now we are seeing it. Almost 200 people were killed yesterday. It's not some malicious people somewhere. It's not you are trying to say that, oh, and different people can say different things about an administration. It's a normal thing. No, Mao. This is what you do that I don't agree with. You are very, very intelligent,
Okay.
and your use of words very. You have it's A. You have A plus. You are trying to use it to bring. See the way you just slip that in. Oh, like even in an article administration, yada yada. It's not the same.
Avril,
People are dying now. People were
see,
killed yesterday.
ultimately, right? Ultimately, our politics would never get better if we can't listen to each other. Ultimately, I can tell you that for a fact. No matter how we try to go about it, it is going to be the same revolving circle. Every election year, it's going to be the same thing. That's just simple as short, right? We should have a situation whereby we can actually have conversations, whether you agree, whether you don't agree. And at that point in time, even in opposition, you get the opportunity to convert people, you get the opportunity to
Mao, you just want
understand
to
people and
push
also
your
understand
narrative,
your
and you want
position.
people
But
to be patient enough to
oh
listen,
no,
hoping that you
but I mean,
can gaslight
like I
them
said,
to
no.
forget about what is good for them, because I don't know what you're talking about. Seriously, Mao.
Okay, well, ultimately, I'm perfectly fine with any strategy that anyone adopts. I think that if it works best for them, they're within their rights to go about it that way, and I'm perfectly
Okay,
fine with
so
it.
what do
Thanks a
you
lot.
hold on, don't leave. What do you think Tinubu deserves after how he brought out Nigerians to go against Jonathan? Now that, okay, let's take the subsidy for example. I think it was 164 when Jonathan removed the subsidy and he led the country out to go march against him. So now that gasoline is hovering between uh 700 to 1,000, what should be done to Tinubu?
Yeah, can I go? Okay, so like I said, right, you're perfectly fine to criticize every
No,
policy, any policy
no,
that
it's
you
not.
want.
See, we didn't talk about this
Yeah,
before.
go
You
ahead.
said, like I said. No, there's no like you said. You haven't said anything about this. I'm asking you a very fresh question now, regardless of what we have talked about before. I'm asking you directly. What do you think Tinubu deserves?
If you don't agree with the policy, you can go ahead and criticize and protest the policy. I've never been against anyone playing their role as opposition. My own like I said, my own advocacy is because here's the thing: if Atiku wins, he's gonna have his own opposition, right? He's gonna have people that also oppose his policies. He's gonna have people that oppose the result of his policies, whether good or bad, largely because they are in opposition and it's their role to criticize and protest almost everything that he
That's what I'm
does.
saying. I specifically told you about the killings of yesterday and Tinubu not caring. That has nothing to do with people agreeing with policy or no. Is there anybody that will agree with people being slaughtered? Is there anybody that will
Uh,
say that's okay? So you don't.
Oh, he's
This
happy.
has nothing to
Tinubu is
do with
happy.
policy.
Anytime
Policies.
Tinubu does not say anything about feelings, just know that he's happy. Uh-huh.
Mao will not answer that question. Mao will not answer that question.
Well, to respond to your question, I believe that you're the one that holds the perspective that he's happy about it or he's
He
not
never
concerned about
never
it.
does anything.
I don't hold
Since
that
these
same.
killings
I
have
don't
been
hold that same.
happening, has
Yeah.
he come to give a statement and give us step-by-step measures he will take to secure the lives of Nigerians? Has he shown any empathy?
I believe it to a certain degree, yes.
So it's
But
look at
everyone
can
has
you hear
everyone.
yourself? You cannot even say a definite yes. You said to a certain degree. Mao, this APC politics has taken over you
Mao,
people. Oh.
Mao, you and I know that it's a lie. You, it's a lie. It's a lie. The only time
So when I
he
say
traveled to
when I say
Benue,
to a
he
certain
could not.
degree is that
He traveled to
no, Dos
Benue
Santos.
and he refused
When I
going
say to a
to
certain degree is that
Yelewata,
you might want it a
complaining
different
about
way. You might
bad
want
road.
him to come to space. So when I say to a certain degree, I kept it relative because he might have done it a certain way, and somebody else might want it to do it to do it a different way. Maybe you might want him
How
to
many
go
people
on
would have to die
NTA.
before he starts to put things in place to secure people's lives? Why are there no
I wouldn't
emergency
see.
numbers that people can call already? Just because of what is happening. Why are there no policemen, new vehicles stationed in different places, vehicles that can chase motorbikes, whatever, scooters, what is this thing? The drones all over the place, checking, hovering around places that are prone to attacks to make sure the government knows that, okay, people, this, look at, there's movement here, there's movement there. What has he done? What is he doing to hold governors accountable? All these monies that he claims he's giving them. Where are the fireside chats? Invite like where he will invite a governor and say, okay, sit here. This is the amount that you have gotten from this federal government because this is the extra money that you have gotten. What have you done? Come and talk to the people. As long as you're in APC, you are okay. As long as you're in APC, you are okay. How is he fighting the corruption that we are drowning in as a country? And before we say anything, you say go to your local government chairman, go to your governors. How do we do that? Why is he not holding them accountable? And why is he always out of the country?
No.
Why is he spending 35 billion on travels?
Me, I've said it. Nobody should come and tell me that I should go and hold my governor and local government chairman accountable. I'm not holding them because of the system of government we are practicing, feeding bottle system of government. So it no concern me. You get my governor, they are not the one that is providing security.
Mo said he wants to say something. MOOH. Please go ahead there. Dos Santos, let's allow him speak. Why did that Mao leave? MOOH. Please go ahead though. Sorry.
Okay, thank you. I heard you. Hope you're having a good time. I just have something like along the way when you talk about I think registering people on this APC. Like just of recent, as recent as yesterday, I kind of sat in a panel that had discussed about how APC is going to be to register new members in Kano State. The recent change that this government have, I think it's part of their project, and they are up and running. So the way they did it, it's just for them to go mostly the villages. You go with they will go around with favors, taking names. Okay, I'm sorry, I kind of rock. I don't know. Am I audible? Let me carry on.
We can hear you.
Okay, yeah. So the details that I think the details that are there on what they tip is person BVN. They usually have on their platform. The moment they give you they register you, then your details will come out, and you will have to have a voters card, also your voters ID, and all those things. And this is the state that have, I mean, the one of the massive the voters. So already they are off and running for them. I think that's where they shift their focus, and I think that's where you some intels have come on some elite bandits like being members of this party. So they are here already doing their damage, and people are not even aware because I don't know much about electric reform and all those things. But I just feel like, okay, I kind of channel it through the one of my bosses that we study together. So he's one of the governors at here. So I kind of engage. So for me, the energy is kind of negative. So I don't know if it might be any insightful to you or any way in helpful. I say, let me just add this what I experienced AVC have started doing in the recent turnover they have a kind of. So that's just it. Thank you for giving me this chance. Thank you.
Thank you very much,
Thank
brother.
you.
I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
budgets.
Yeah, morning, Ave, Dos Santos, Ayakachi, and my fellow Nigerians. I actually just wanted to listen, but when I was hearing the gaslighting from Mao, and if you hear him speak, this is someone that should know better. But it is unfortunate that because of politics, some people
Yeah,
have lost.
he's so smart and well spoken.
Because of politics, some people have lost their humanity. Nobody in his right senses will look at the killings, especially security aspect of this country and how Tinubu and APC has failed. And you try to make excuses for them and say, oh, it's because of policy or opposition.
It's opposition. You too, you might not, other people might not agree with your own policy.
You understand? When Tinubu has showed that if he wants something, he can get it done. This man went and took over Rivers State at will, suspended an elected governor, even though the constitution does not give him that power to do that. He went to Benin and bombed a sovereign country because he wants to protect the interests of a imperialist set president then, because France asked him to do it. This man went to Yelwata, the Benue. He couldn't even go to Yelwata when people were killed, citing bad roads. Another aspect of how this man has failed. Because if we look at the things these people are doing, it's not politics. This is just lack of humanity. Nigerians are dying, and it's because of the failure of this government to actually secure the country and secure the people that another country will come and tell us, oh, there is Christian genocide in Nigeria. Why do we have a government if they can not, just do their primary responsibility, secure the lives and properties of the people? We are not even talking of properties now. Secure the lives at least. Let Nigerians be safe in their country. But you are here telling us, oh, it's because of opposition, it's because they don't like the government or the policy the government is making, and you are comfortably saying that. Go to the street or go to where people are being killed and tell them this nonsense you just said here, and you just be able to get the right feedback from them. In one night, hundreds of souls will be massacred.
But do
And
you
we
know
have
that
a
some
government.
people lost maybe their wives and all their children, like
Of
that night,
course.
or their
Of
husband and
course.
all their children, or 2 out of 3 children, or their only child, or all of their children. Then somebody just wants to both sides it away. It's not nice now.
Extended families are even not even just your own family. People will lose their immediate family, their extended family, all in one night. Wipe out some people's generation, and you are making excuses for the government. It's quite unfortunate that these are the people that just try no
And
matter
they
what to
want us to
defend
be
the government.
civil, budget. They want us to be civil. They want us to have conversations. I don't understand the kind of conversation. That's why I'm always very hostile to APC. I'm sorry. Where are we going to start the conversation from? And look at Mao coming here. There's no pain in his heart. Like, man, look at me. This one I know I agree, but Tinubu is trying, you understand? No acknowledgement of, like, the situation is nothing to him.
That's why I said they have lost their humanity. They don't have, because I don't know whatever he's gaining or benefiting from this government, but whatever you are benefiting from this government that has made you forget that the lives of human beings, not even just anybody, your fellow countrymen and women, is very important and must be protected at all costs. And failure to do that must be labeled as the failure of the government.
No,
But you are
it has
casually
nothing.
making it, like, oh,
Policy
people are
differences.
dying. It's normal. We have normalized Nigerians dying in this country. It's quite unfortunate. Look at our security architecture. We have been telling this government, even the Tinubu government. In fact, it has become worse under APC. The government is just focused on propaganda. Actions on ground you will never see. If they want to pass anything that benefits them, that will put money in their pockets, you will see the National Assembly moving in speed of light. Even things that do not benefit the country, they want to change national anthem, they will do it within hours. But make decisions that will safeguard the country, safeguard the citizens, they will be giving flimsy excuses because that is not their interest. And you are telling us Tinubu is sympathetic. I can't even remember the exact word you used to say, oh, you are trying to give him, a leeway to what he's doing and how he's handling our security issue. I didn't even want to talk, but it's unfortunate. I just had to say this. You cannot justify the failure of this government in securing our people. That is something that can never be accepted. And I wish you would be on ground when you talk to people that have been victims of these killings, and you try and make excuses for them right in their faces that Tinubu is trying, so that you can, maybe when you get a first-hand information and reaction of Nigerians that are dying on ground, then you understand what we are speaking of. I don't want to say much, Abby. Thank you.
Thank you, Budget. It is sad, though. I don't know where our humanity has gone. I hope that, and I pray that I should not support a government or someone to the extent that I will not have sense again. I pray that should never happen to me. This lady, Abike Dabiri, she used to be a news anchor. I think she used to have, people used to come on her show and talk about politics. She used to question people. I'm not exactly sure, but I used to like her a lot. I saw her as someone who was upright and straightforward, only for her to join APC and she became a total mess. I was so disappointed in her. So disappointed because she had a lot of opinion when she used to be an anchor, you know. She had a lot of opinions, but she got into politics and became the opposite of everything she ever talked about. I just hope one day I'm not that person, because this is not a good place to be as far as I'm concerned. That you no longer care about people being killed. You are trying to excuse it and both sides it away. Oh, it can also happen. Can't you condemn it? Can't you condemn it? Must we all be psychophants and I don't know. Can't you just tell the truth? You support persons so that you can't lose your humanity. And you guys, you have no idea that what you sanction, if you say something is okay, that thing will come to you. You don't know. It's all right, it's okay. King David, you just came, your hand is up. Please go ahead. Let Engineer Water speak. Spotty Tony, are you here? If you're here, please raise your hand because you came before two of them actually. Spotty Tony. King David.
Yeah, I'm here.
Good morning, King David.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Santos. Thank you so much, Budget, for that powerful submission. Just like you've said, I've been on the listener session for God knows how long. I really don't want to speak, but sometimes if you hear some things coming out from some of our brothers, you'll be asking yourself if they are still human or something. The fact that we are supporting a different party and the party is not doing well does not mean that we will just come and defend. There are some things we just don't defend. It's even better to be on defense than coming to defend some things. You see, the cup of the matter is that the the Tinubu administration is something that you cannot defend because they fail in all ramifications. They fail on all sides. As of today, there's nothing you can write about them. There's nothing good about this administration. And budget has thrown a big challenge. If you think you feel your opinion matters, that these people are doing well, if you can be on ground, just to go to that your ward or wherever you are coming from and say this, that the government have been securing the life, which is their primary duty, the life and property of Nigeria. If you can just say that, this is obvious. Even the economy, you want to go there, the rate of poverty has increased, has tripled. You getting it? This man is not good in terms of governor. All he knows how to do is simple. For those who know his antecedent, is only to grab power. To grab power. Thank God he even said it by himself. Still grab and run with it. Now you've run. More or less like you've run to the brick wall. There's nothing you can do with the power. Apparently, there's nothing you can do. There is no sense of governance, nothing, no empathy. Kid, people have the murder. Will you go and sympathize with people in secret? At least we are seeing how things have been done in other climes. You will come out openly, publicly to empathize with these people, but there's nothing like there's no remorse, there is no remark, there's nothing to say, no speech. And somebody will be here saying they are doing that and whatever. I'm just so lost in that. This government, there is nothing to write home about. And the man is so unfortunate because one of his grand strategy is to buy out the media. Look at the media now. It's only few media outlets that you hear that will carry those news. And they will only take it for just few days. Before you know, that story will be gone. These are the things that this man is known of. To stifle the media, to block activists for people not to speak. You will not hear the voices of people. This man, I don't even know. This man is nothing short of a tyrant. There's nothing you will do in this government that you want. Okay, look at what is happening in our National Assembly today. Only few people there. We have a meaningful discussion. Only few people will come out and say things that they want to hear. Who does that? If you claim to be a Democrat, the way you claim to be, you have been singing Kumbaya for all these years. Okay, if you think you are doing well, why don't you just allow this people? Let that be go through. Let that be go through, that everybody know, even the blind. It's obvious for the blind to see. This one, there is no ID place. But he will not do that. Even if you give him 2 years, 3 years to come, he will not do that, except he will complete that. He so much desire 8 years that he want to complete. He will not sign it. That is why I'm so surprised. Some people are still hoping that he will sign it. No, they will not sign it. Because this man does not want to lose power. He does not want to give power. He just want to hold on to power without doing anything with the power. Like you've said earlier on, if he were to beat this man, he does not care. He will sacrifice anything to bring the government down. We saw what he did, the way he mobilized people to protest just a common fuel subsidies. It was even a proposal then. The Jonathan administration has not even implemented it. It was just a proposal, just an announcement that, okay, look at the direction they are looking at. This man, they all let all their gas down, that they will bring Jonathan governments down. So then now what is happening? this man removed fuel subsidies. There was nothing. He fired all the social media. Nobody was saying anything. In fact, what is saving us today, apart from this social media and the international community, forget it. Forget it. This man does not send us. He does not send any Nigeria. He does not send his citizen. He will do undo. So long he has able to get his chronic to stand for him, like what is happening in National Assembly, forget it. There's nothing no one can do. So all the APC supporters, fine. It's understandable that it's your party, but there are some things you cannot defend. Budget have said it all. I just said I should just add this few one. There is nothing. This government is total failure. In fact, if you are looking for the definition of failure, you don't need to go and check your dictionary. Just look at this government. It's a complete failure. When he was coming, I thought he would do better than Buhari. Apparently now, as he appeared now, he appeared that
good can come from Tinubu.
yes, Buhari has done way better than him, because Buhari, in terms of the implementation of the policy, he always have this human interface. And we've heard over and over again, those who happen to be minister in his administration, whenever you hear them talk, there are some cases you will say they will take issues to Buhari. Buhari will always ask them, will this benefit the masses? Are the masses are they going to benefit from this?
Yeah, because
they
said towards the end of his administration that Nigeria was really broke. But he never allowed them to take all these subsidies away or things that will make Nigerians feel like
yes,
that will make
exactly.
life that he was always trying.
Yes, to look at the human side. Though
but I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah, it was as if he was postponing doomsday. Nigeria did not have money.
That is why we are saying that is person. That's his real person.
He was always concerned about Nigerians.
Yes, he has concern.
Like he would be like, if we cut the funding for this, Nigerians are going to suffer. So they will borrow more or cut money from different places that they are not supposed to cut money from. But he was just trying to, he was augmenting. I don't know how to put it. He was trying to just tried to keep the country going so that he doesn't throw people into this kind of poverty that Tinubu has done. But Tinubu came and didn't try. He just, subsidy is gone. So I think that's what he saw. What Buhari was trying to manage, he didn't want to manage it. He didn't want to try. He just blotted it out. Subsidy is gone.
You see, Average, there's difference between when somebody always has this empathy for human, like he has always look at it from the human perspective before taking any decision. Fine, I agree with anyone that will come to say Buhari is not a good manager. I have never wanted to defend Buhari as a good manager. If he were to be a good manager, there is a way he will strike a balance between that. But in this guy's own case, this man is just siphoning the money between his cronies. He's just dishing it out because of what? Power. Let's take an example now. In this instance of the fuel subsidies, now, if you ask all the APC people since he removed first subsidy, all they will tell you, they will say, go and own your governor, go and own your governor. Do you know why he's dishing out the so-called excess money that he has gotten from the fuel subsidy removal to the governors? Fine. We have 3 tiers of government. I know he's supposed to give the allocation to them, but there is a way you can see tie it to a program to them. There is a way. But in this case now, he's deliberately dishing out the money to the governors without doing checkmating. As a matter of fact, if you check deeply, you will see that he's even giving to them based on the condition that you know that we will use it for election or you will work for my party. That is why you see all the governors, they are all moving. But there's a way you can still do it. I think in Buhari's time, there is one program when he was giving the governors bailout. I think he tied that bailout to something, a particular program. But in these instances, there is nothing of such. There's nothing of such. So you cannot say this man he's doing it deliberately. Not that I don't know what he will do. Like Budget said, you see, when he wants to remove a city governor, look at the way he moves swiftly. Look at the way he moves swiftly. You get it? This man knows exactly what he's doing. He's just doing everything to hold on to power. He's just doing everything to benefit himself and his crony. There's nothing you will tell me. He knows exactly what he's doing, Average. So in Buhari's case, you see that this man always have human face to everything, but he's not a good manager. That is in my own opinion. You getting it? So nobody should come and defend what we cannot defend here. It's better that we will stay on the fence than say trying to defend what we are seeing. They just few days ago, look at the lives that went down the drain. No statement from a city president. If we are to be a Senate client, where most of us we are currently residing, do you think there will not be outrage? There will be a big outrage. So please, thank you so much, Avery. Please let me just use the mic so that Sporty Tony will go. Thank you.
Go ahead. Sporty 20. Abi Sporty Tony.
Sporty 20. Then I'll give you another. Sporty 20, I greet you.
Sporty Tony.
Yes,
Yes, Sporty
20. Good morning.
I'm currently here. We are here in Nigeria. But why I joined this discussion is because I came a bit late anyway. I actually want to know what really happened in the Senate yesterday. How come we're having two different versions of events in the Senate? Some senators coming to say, I know that that was not what was discussed in the executive, whatever. And then the Senate president, reading out another thing, because I'm actually afraid of Nigeria getting to boil, because if this is not handled well, already, personally as a human being, not just even as a partisan person, I'm already angry. I mean, what else does the APC people want? You have almost all the governors, or in fact, all the politicians, almost all of them that are in power are on your side. You have the government on your side. And now the only thing that could have given you have almost all the 70% of the advantages on your side. What are you afraid of? Because this is handling the election, transmission of results, which was one of the major contentions in the last election, handling it so lightly, with all these controversies, it points at something. There's a great fear. That means there is something we are not, someone is hiding. I wanted the APC guy, would I call him an apologist for the APC, or maybe the APC member, to please help us understand what happened in the Senate yesterday. Maybe as an APC person, he might have a good discussion, because many people are not really aware. It's still coming up as a rumor, And but when it is now settled that results are not going to be transmitted electronically in real time, when they have not, because initially this thing would have been done earlier. I had thought they would tell us, well, the infrastructure, the backbone, the thing, Nigeria is not does not have enough money or expertise to do that. I thought that was the argument they were going to come up with. But coming to tell me now that it's not, in fact, they have not passed it, so we should just forget about it, just like that. It's really crazy. I just don't, because already, personally, I was ready to vote, but if this is not settled, there's no need voting again. There's no need voting. You should just, since he has collected, everybody's on his side, you should just go ahead and continue ruling us. In fact, I think it's a very big mistake for the APC to actually look for it. In fact, they should apologize to Nigerians and, bring everything back to how it should be. Let there be fair contest. You already have so many things to your side. Allow fair contest. If we don't want you, you go. If you have all the money, there is fuel subsidy, all the governors that have the money are on your side. In fact, I am from the other side. I'm in the southeast here. Most of our millionaires and billionaires, I don't know what they told them, but they're on your side. So what are you even afraid of? It's like they're trying to divide this country between the politicians, the millionaires against the common people. And if they're not careful, if they ignite this kind of fire, it will burn everybody down. So for me, I'm not really partisan per se. I'm just saying, if there are people who are APC here, let's not overheat this country or the politics. This is time to allow everything to be fair and square. Since you think you have all the mechanism, you've even already started campaigning. Look at River State. An APC supporter could come out and campaign during the Christmas holidays, going from one local government to the, and the APC government or whoever didn't even call the person to order. They're still negotiating, intervening, doing all those stuff. Yet, simple thing. Now, there's controversy around it. Before you know it, when they finally decide, they might say it's too late to implement and all that. So my take is, let's be a bit more reasonable. I don't even want to talk about whether he's ruling well, whether he has empathy for the citizens of Nigeria, whether all those ones. It's too late to talk about that now. We are just close to the elections. If you don't like what he's doing, we have a chance of either putting him there or saying no. But that chance is what I am saying. It's not. In fact, it's not a good move for him to try anything that will seem to be like he's trying to close any kind of chance of anybody challenging him at all. Thank you. That's just what I want to say. Thanks.
Thank you. That's Spotty 20. Thank you. Even though that's not your name. Tinubu is afraid of losing. And until he wins that election and he has been declared, he's not going to rest. But by God's grace, he's going to be disappointed. And we have to do all that we can. Now, if Akpabio did this on purpose, maybe this was all a plan, they will pretend like they are doing it, and then something will go wrong. They will pretend they are doing it again. Before you know, they'll say, oh, it's too late, you can't do it anymore. If that's the plan, or if they just say, come rain, come high waters, I better than they talk. We are not doing this because we know that if we do it, we are going to lose. So it's better we face you now. Let us fight. There's nothing you can do because we can't give you something that will help you defeat us. If they stand on their ground, if they stand on what they are doing and say they will not overturn this, they will not give us what we want, what do we do then? What do we do? Spotty, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
If they don't overturn this, what do we do?
That is what we're actually looking up to, not just the opposition this time around. There are many people who are not really, I would say, partisan per se, who are seriously angry with what is happening right now. For me, every government, even if it were the man I wanted to rule that got the opportunity, he would have been criticized, and he will make. Nobody's perfect really, but this system of choosing, nobody should touch that. You could do every other thing, but that little opportunity we have should be left to us to
that's what I'm telling you. If they now decide to touch it because they'll rather deal with whatever fallout they get from your anger than to risk losing the election, what are we going to do?
Of course. The lines are blurred right now. I don't know whether it's a game, to do a particular thing, and then even the senators that came out and made those announcements, they're not even sure that they mean what they are saying. We are still waiting for a definite understanding or a definite pronouncement. This is this. If the Senate comes out tomorrow and say, no, we are not, there is no amendment again, we are still going to do it the other way and leave it at the hands of people doing it manually and all that. And that is when we will now say, okay, we know where they are going to. And definitely, like I am almost 100% sure that, but this is personal, that there is going to be a huge mass action against the government, a huge protest, and it's not going to be good. I just pray that they will reach the temple of the country and manage this situation well. That's all I can say.
Apart from X and maybe other social media platforms that we are talking about this, do you think Nigeria? Do you think Nigerians care? Because if you are saying they should take the temple of the country, the temple has to be high, and it has to be high towards this matter. Because if it is high towards BBN, or one thing BDM posted, or one stupid thing or the other, they won't care. So what's the temperature? Do we have the right temperature about or towards the right thing? Outside of the internet, do people care?
Sure, truly, you see, one of the things that is happening, I was listening all this while, is that there is this lack of definite information. If not for this protest by some senators, many of us will still not understand exactly what happened in the Senate. But this has brought it to the fore. The truth is that where I am now, people don't know what happened, and that is where we have a challenge. The middle, would I call them the middle class or the real politicians who should take advantage of this? I would say the opposition should. This is a chance for them to actually rally support. They should come out and tell us this is what is happening. I mean, for the common people, because for me, down here where I stay, people are largely illiterate as it has to do with politics. Even some graduates from universities, when it has to do with real politics, we have politically literate Nigerians down this side. They don't just, and so those ones who really understand where this is going to, and maybe I should, if this was a broader, whatever, those ones who stand to benefit even from this, they are the ones that should come and rally up. I mean, they should have rallies down there and stand out and tell us this is what is happening. And you see the kind of reaction they will get, the kind of support they will get will be seriously massive. There is hunger in the land, serious hunger. The people anybody who is on salary is just, I mean, I wonder how they survive, because there is really serious challenge in the country. Like I said earlier, I don't know this policy. Let me be the devil's advocate. Maybe he's actually doing it for the good of everybody. But right now, it is biting so hard on the people. And if we find out now that there is a scheme to actually elongate his stay without our permission, without us having any say, I wonder how it's going to be. As for people coming out to the streets, people are quite ready, but there is still these, they need leaders, people who could come out and explain things and then, lead this kind of protest, if I would say. And I must say I'm a bit disappointed with the opposition this time. Not just issuing out communiques, or saying this people want to do. No, they should come out to the streets and explain it in clear terms to the ordinary people. This is what we are seeing, and we are handicapped. We are not the government, but look at what we are seeing. And then the
use the
people can
opportunity to
take it
tell
up.
people that this is why you must vote out all APC senators and House of Rep members. They have to go. All legislators have to go, whether in your state, vote only ADC, or else they will continue this nonsense.
No, surely. We are here, but like I said, this fire needs a match at least to start. And I assuming any of them is listening or is in this space, they should really go out to the street and talk to the people. They have a very, 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 very good opportunity, because we've been waiting for them to look at these electoral reforms. We've been waiting to see what they will do about it. And if it is a trap, they're falling into it. They shouldn't have touched it. For me, I hold the opinion that if they allow even the electronic transmission, they stand a better chance at trying to win than trying to go through this grab it, scatter it, everything. So I don't know, since they have the money and the support of the millionaires and all that, why don't they allow a level playing field and test the support and test whether the people will follow the millionaires and all that, and test whether the money they will give up.
You are wicked. That's not a robber, that's a worker. That's no. You are wicked, though. You think they don't know that they are unpopular? You think they don't know that nobody wants to vote for them? You think they'll be going through all this if they knew? You think the people does not know that he didn't win the last time? That you have to steal everybody's votes, reduce everybody's votes to win. So they know that nobody wants them. They know.
But it's not going to go well for them if they continue.
It's up to us now whether we will accept whatever they are giving us or we'll fight back. It's up to us.
Sure, we will not accept. But like I said, we need people who can come out and lead. We need such people like that, and who stand to benefit too. Because I wouldn't like a situation where the ordinary people will now shout, and the people who stand to gain, because that's how I see it. They might be better, but even at that, they still stand to gain from whatever is happening. And now that is the time to actually risk coming out to lead. And if we don't see them, then you can as well say resign to fate and say, well, whatever happens, so that's just it. I'm not a politician, so but at least I follow politics. And
yeah. So guys, I thank all of you for being here. I think we're in the space now. Everybody don't tire. I think Wikachi is even sleeping. Don't see, baby.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I greet you specially. This is the first time I'm seeing you here, Spotty Tony.
Yeah. There was a time I joined your space, but it was I think last year. But I don't know what was happening. There was a lot of shouting. I just went out.
Yeah,
that was with my other account.
I know.
So when I was going to, I saw the space again. I said no.
Okay, what were they shouting about? What was going on?
It was about politics. It was about politics, and I think it was last year before the Anambra election, something like that. But no, this space, and they were talking about the different parties. In fact, it was really hot.
It's always hot though, because a lot of people are supporting different people.
Yeah.
Supporting different people, Don't be smart. Me, I'm just focused on winning the election with someone who can also give us good governance. So
for me, anything but this government.
So this where are you from, first of all?
I'm from Imo State.
Oh, okay.
and
All
South
right.
is.
So this turn of the South too, is it something you agree with?
Really, I don't. Personally, I don't.
Okay. So
I don't agree it's the turn of the South, the whatever. Whoever will help us, whoever is ready to face the challenges we have and face it squarely, should take the mantle. If it's somebody from the South, okay,
yeah,
I'm cool.
that's what I
You're not,
think
I'm
too.
also cool.
Whoever, but me, I don't believe a Southerner can. Do you believe a Southerner? Like, I know you. Titabi is a big deal in the north, in the Southeast. Don't. This is not a. I'm just asking. Do you think
Of course,
somebody from the South
he's like,
and somebody from the North, who do you think would defeat Tinubu more easily?
well, because of the way Nigerian politics have been framed, and the election by the corner, that argument of the South having 4 more years to go will affect anybody from the South, from the North right now. And so, for me, if I were to advise the other party, whoever, whether PDP or ADC or whatever, they should bring out somebody from the South and give it a try, because if at all, no matter how good somebody is from the North right now, as it is right now, he will lose a lot of support, because that narrative of is the Southern tongue and it's the Southern tongue.
So how do we now do with the support also lose in the North when they say, oh, let us just go with Tinubu. Tinubu has only 4 more years.
No, but even right now, I don't think they are that happy with Tinubu. Forget about all those.
So you think that because they are not happy with Tinubu, they'll vote anybody?
No, not. I think the onus lies on the northern members of ADC or ADP. The northern members. The onus now, if they agree to field the southern, if they agree, the onus now lies on them to convince their kit and kin. But if it is still for me, if it happens that the opposition party presents a northern candidate, personally, I will give my support. Seriously, because we don't think I don't.
What? You give what?
My full support.
Okay.
Whoever they feel that I'll give my. But I think they have more chance. They have a better chance if they field a southern candidate, even if it's from the southwest or south or southeast. But a southern candidate will give them a better chance, I would say, right now.
I don't think so.
About like you said,
I don't agree with
like
you,
you said.
That's your opinion.
Okay.
Your opinion, and you're very, very entitled to it, and you are respectful about it. So I also respect it.
Okay.
Daddy. Yes, eat your spaghetti. Good job. Good boy.
Well, as long as when they bring out the candidate, we shall. That's but whoever they bring, for me, I would support.
You know, the North already has a VP as we speak. So if you are bringing somebody from the South, you are only offering the North VP when something they already have, and you know that. Stop screaming. You know that when campaign starts now, people collect money and different things. When APC starts to campaign against you, and you have a new Southerner, money will start to flow. The people that you say are angry now, they will not. When they will search their heart for the anger, they won't find it anymore. So
are you saying if you have a northern contender, money will not still flow?
You know they are sentimental towards their people.
Actually, that's true. That's why I'm saying now that whoever is going to come out from the South, if at all they will present someone from the South, must have a good support of the Northerners in that party, because I've studied the North. You can't just
okay. You remember what happened in Anambra, right? Hold on. You remember what happened in Anambra when Peter Obi went to support somebody there? What happened?
Yes,
What
yes.
happened? Abga,
Lost now.
Abga, because the people of
Yes.
Anambra are sentimentally attached to Abga. So even Peter Obi could not make them change their minds. He was still able to get some votes, yes. But because that state belongs to Abga, because that's how they vote, even Peter Obi could not make them change their mind. So when you now go to the north and you are hoping that one person will go and campaign for you because you are saying it depends on the leaders of the coalition, they can try. They can get 100,000 votes. They can get in each state. They can get votes. It's not as if they won't get votes. They can try, but just like Anambra goes with Abga, these people will go with something they are comfortable. God, they'll go with something that they are comfortable with. That's why you look when you want to. Huh?
Are they comfortable with APC right now? I don't think so.
That's not the point.
It may be their politicians.
When their
They're not
politicians
comfortable with
start
it.
receiving, and their leaders start receiving contracts, money, positions from APC, and you have not given them something to fight for, all these things you are saying, and they will change overnight. When their imam starts to preach to them that don't worry, let's just do only 4 years. He has given us this, he has given us that. Now another thing you go to hear.
Well, I think they're still talking and discussing. Let's see how it will turn out. But like I said, whoever they bring out.
That's what I'm just happy to hear, that whoever they bring out, you support. That's how it should be.
We'll support, and I think well when we come to, I think the person is there to support. The aim now should be to change the government, not really who gets it. Whoever will get it out better.
All right, Spotty Tony.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's see what he's doing to the shirt. Not with the singlet, just the sweater. All right, guys, have a good night. God bless you. See you again maybe tomorrow. Budget. I greet you specially. Oyekachi, happy dreaming. Doc, are you still here? Yeah, Budget.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So good night. I want to go and watch Lincoln.